Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. Man United have lost 1-0 to Forest. And before you say, oh, Cook Cass, where's Wolfie? Oh, Wolfie, you know, you're the daddy of YouTube. Cook him, he's got to get grilled. Shut your mouths. How about that?
Man United is so irrelevant. There's no fucking point in cooking them. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's a point.
You don't even like your manager, mate. And you look like you're coming on here like some flipping like iced tea or some shit with your cat backwards and all that. Looking like you've been out of a fucking song out of Beyonce and all that. Allow it. Allow it, man. You look like you've been dating Britney. You look like you've been dating Britney Spears, mate.
I ain't said a word,
man.
Yeah,
no, man.
I'll shave her red and all if I fucking dated her as well, bro. Don't worry about that.
If you like bald women, it's up to you, innit? But I ain't not.
It's gone south very quick.
It's not.
Just hold the fact that your team's shit, bro. Just hold that, man, with a Britney Spears.
You don't even like your manager.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
It's not the point that I've lost the game. You know what? I thought we could have really got something from that. Yeah, I'm just gonna because you lot are just gonna go gung ho. Say what you need to say.
Spears moment here, Cass. Are you all right, mate? Or do you want me to hide the clippers in your gaff and that? You know what I mean? You're gonna start shaving your head and all of that after this loss. What's going on, Cass?
Aaron, you think you got jokes?
Oh, I've got some, mate. You know what I mean? If you
I might. Aaron, turn your mic up because I want you to do it louder so Cass can hear you clearly.
Can you just repeat what you just said with the Clippers, just so we're clear on that?
Yeah, no, that's all good. Are
you done? Are you done?
Well, it depends. You know what I mean? We'll see. I'm here for another hour and a half. I hope. You know what I mean? So we're all good.
This guy's a prick. You know what? I should never invite him on. You know when he's like you know when you're like what's it called? A minion of Lee Gunner, mate. Honestly, you should know what you're getting into, and it's shameless bastards. Anyways, is it the fuck's sake? Yeah, it's the fact that we lost to Wolfie. Yeah, Wolfie. You know what? Congrats. You play shit, but this is what you're about. You don't care as long as you win, bro. Hands up, fair play, man. I thought Yates was decent, mate. You called it. His role was to rattle Bruno. It's exactly what he did. Bruno was actually playing well. You lot talk because I don't.
I want to hear your take.
You need to talk. You need to talk. What do you mean you lot talk?
Don't try and do this hiding host thing. Not tonight. You do not. You got a mic. Use it. You got some Vaseline. You'll need it. So get talking.
See that guy Nacho? Yeah, I swear on my life. I couldn't ring his little fucking neck. I see Garnacho. I'm going to say it now, yeah. See all you fuckers that support Manchester United and you back this youngster or whatever you want to say, you lot do not know football whatsoever. Go fuck yourselves. He's shit. I don't like him. Sorry if you take that personally, but it is what it is. Garnacho is one of the worst footballers I have ever seen put on a jersey for Manchester United since Jemba and Bebe. This guy is decent. He's a solid enough player for somewhere else. But for United, this guy is crap. Yeah? Decision making. Oh, but let him develop. Look at Elanga. Oh, look what he's doing for Forest. Yeah, and I flip it. Look, there's a difference. He can go to a better team and develop. Go do that then. Because I don't want this guy here. It's as simple as that. Respectfully, I can't stand him. Yeah? Every time Dorgu makes an overlap. By the way, generational stinker from Dorgu. Monumental generational stinker. And he didn't get hooked. Yeah, he looked better when he went left centre-back, to be fair. But Bardak still did not use the overlap at any given point, and Williams was gassing out. How can Ola Aina come off and you still struggle? The thing is, he can land, though. He's allowed to land a little bit, yeah, because he looks like he's settled in all right, but his passing is mad sus, yeah? But I swear down with Garnacho, the guy is not good. I hate him. I can't stand him. He thinks he's better than what he is. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to go dye his hair something next color tomorrow, and there's going to be no talk on it because his name isn't Pogba or a player that's an IC3. Simple as that. No one will talk about it. Guy's crap. He's dog shit. Can't stand him. Want to see him binned. I swear on my life, Don't know what Amorim thinks where he's going to get off the left, but he's not doing anything. The guy barely scores. He's shameless. All he can score is against Leicester, and then go sit on the fucking banisters and that and thinks he's anything great. I don't like him. I can't stand him. I hate him more than Rasmus Højlund.
Speak on Højlund. He had a good game today.
This is actually how I feel. This is actually how I feel about this guy. No, that's real. No, because I thought Højlund was okay. The thing is, you went into your low block, into your 5-4-1, and to be fair, he didn't get the ball that much here. He created one instance, but he didn't get the ball after that.
Your best striker was Maguire. What are you talking about?
Hey, speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. But nah, but more overall though, I can't cuss the team like other than him. That's it. Not gonna say it because I didn't think Man United's defense was bad. You got dealt with, except for the Elanga moment, obviously. I don't know why Garnacho didn't pull him down. Pull down his pants if you need to. Just drag the man down. The guy's a feather, bro. He tried to, bro. How can you try to slide tackle and take someone out and you come off worse? How does that make any sense? How can that make any sense? Let me know. No, let me know how that works. Because if I'm tackling someone, you're getting swept the out, bro. Why are you laughing? You saw it. He's a little bitch.
So aroused right now.
Even Dorgu drag the shirt. What are you doing? The guy's meat, bro. He's gone. It's long.
So to summarize it, you're not very happy with the performance.
No, I'm not. No, everything else is fine. You're popping the ball, first time passes, getting in behind in certain areas. Don't get me wrong, but it always comes down to the final third. It always will be, and it always will be that this season anyways. This is what we got. How can our front three consist of Højlund and Garnacho? Come on, man. It's because you know what? If I lost against Fulham, I don't care that much here, and I played that way. If I played against someone else, it's you, bro. It's you. You fuck me off, man.
Twice.
And that's your fifth time in your career.
You've given me Champions League football. How's that? You've given me Champions League football.
Whatever, man.
And your team thinks you are lucky Ipswich, Leicester and Southampton are in this league because you would be playing Stoke next season, man.
Nah, man.
You played Arsenal's version of Stoke. You would have got the real Stoke.
You got lucky. Season. You got lucky today.
You got lucky today. You got lucky today.
What do you mean? What did we create?
What did you create?
What do you mean? What did we create? I'll tell you what we created, yeah? How about this? Casemiro, 2 free headers. Guess what? One, I don't know. How we didn't put on target. The other one didn't put enough power in it. The licked on the rebound from the looping head off the low. How about Bruno Fernandes free header in the first 5-10 minutes? How about Bruno's shot from the edge of the box?
These are chances.
Weak. Exactly. What do you mean? Yes, of course they were. Mason Mount had a look. Mount, come on, he got a shot straight on, yeah, and he literally fizzed right past her. He's got to be doing better there. You look at the angle, like, bro, you got to be putting it on target. And who's the other one? Maguire as well. There you go, the one at the very end. Other than that, I'm not gonna say he was mad. But you, bro, you literally tried to set up a Berlin Wall, mate. 5-4-1, took off all the different attackers.
We didn't need to.
You're shameless, man.
If you
don't think, yeah, that you're going to go into next season thinking you can play like that, you're getting fucking destroyed.
By who? You?
Huh?
By you?
Everyone. You're getting fucked. You're getting raw dog.
Your team is a joke, man. You literally gave us the easiest game of our lives, right? Within 5 minutes, you fall into the trap. You send all your men forward for corners. And the beauty of Elanga's run, man, he covered 85 meters in 9 seconds, man. In 9 seconds. And then he told Garnacho, sit your ass down. And he sat down. And how you're not putting any of the blame on that bozo in goal, man. Because that shot wasn't exactly in the corner, man. And the slowness of Onana to go down for it is embarrassing, man. And who was the two that were defending? Who was the two that were left back? Was it Mazraoui?
Mazraoui and Dorgu. Mazraoui was covering Gibbs White.
Mazraoui, you've been gassing up.
He was good. He was good today.
He was good today. Why didn't he put a tackle in?
What do you mean? There's Dorgu and Garnacho. What are you on about?
Well, Mazraoui was right next to him, wasn't he?
But he's there. But Gibbs White was free otherwise.
Oh, okay.
You have to cover. That's how you defend.
Defend a counter attack.
You're meant to be a coach, yeah. and you don't even know how to defend a counter attack. If you're thinking as a defender, you don't think you're going for the man.
You don't know how to defend a counter attack, man. You know
Nah,
what you
allow
do?
it, man.
Do what Yates did against Brighton last week. You take him out. You take
Yeah,
him
but
out.
that's
You
what I
take
saw
the
today.
yellow.
I saw it with
You
Ericsson, the
take
bit
him
of
out.
experience.
You
I saw
take
what
the
Ericsson did.
yellow. You don't just sit your ass down
No,
like
you lot are
Garnacho
shit.
did.
No, you know what you need? You know what? There's no way you're coming on stream here thinking you can talk with chest. Are you mad? With your hairy ass chest, bro. Bare sweaty, all of that bullshit, yeah?
There's
Allow
no
it.
hair on that
I don't
chest.
care what it's
No
just
hair.
because you shave
hair.
it for your missus, it don't
I don't
mean
shave
you don't
it.
have a hairy
I
chest.
don't shave it. I have no hair on my
Your
chest.
name's Wolfie, yeah? This guy can come on here. You know what, last season, yeah? I don't know if anyone watched Never Felt. I'm yapping bare because my head's hot, yeah? I'm not gonna lie. I still need to do my preview, review, sorry, and all that bullshit. Yeah, on my life, you cannot come on here and tell me that this football is sustainable for you lot for next season in the Champions League. I know you're in the moment now, yeah, but you lot are regressing. You lot are regressing. Any other team that can actually get a better chance to score, yeah, that's got better attacks than us, which is anyone in the league, you're losing.
Wait.
You're losing. You're losing.
Wait. We're regressing. Did you say we're regressing?
100% you're regressing in your play. It's not as good.
Last 4 results in the league.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about results.
No, it doesn't. The
No, it
results
doesn't.
aren't
Because you're the
important,
same
man.
one, yeah, when we was talking about Arteta getting these results over the line. Do you remember, Wolfie? Don't try it either, because we were with Ches and the
Why are
rest
you
of them.
bringing Arsenal?
Because they played today. No,
why am I bringing
it's
Arsenal?
perfect,
Why are you
because you're
bringing
next to
Arsenal
them.
into it?
Because the same guy, yeah, with all of us saying yes, if you keep playing a certain type of way of football, yeah, it's not going to end well. That's what we kept talking about. So that's just an example.
What, bro? 3 dubs in a row. That's
Don't
ending
bring
well for me
Arsenal
right
into
now.
it. I'm enjoying this. Keep going, man. I'm enjoying it.
But it gets better.
Britney
Aaron,
Spears
it
to go
gets
check up on,
better.
man.
Aaron, could you do me the honor of asking Cass what he predicted the score would be on my match preview with him? If you don't mind, Aaron.
What was your prediction, young man?
1-1.
Could you then ask him, what did he say about what he was leaving my ground with?
Something.
With something.
And I
What
should
did
have.
you leave with, though?
My predictions were 2-1 Arsenal, which I got right, and that's the 1-1 Man United.
He left on his knees, man. He left on his knees is what he left, man.
I dare you to try, go on. I dare you to try gas this result up. I dare you. Go on. Let's see what you have to say then, big man. Hairy chest.
What do I have to say? Your own boy, your academy boy that
I
you
said
got
2, by the way.
rid of.
I said 2-1, by the way. I said 2-1 earlier. I've never found it.
What, to you?
Yeah.
You shameless cunt. You fucking shameless cunt, man. And you called Mark out as well, by the way. Don't miss his super chat. You called him out.
I didn't even see it.
He took that to heart. He took that to heart.
Mark, go suck on my nuts, man. And you too, Ant. Oh, big up Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie, acknowledge me. Oh, Wolfie, I'm here. Look at me. My name's Ant and Mark Dennis and whoever else is a part of your crew. Oh, look at me. Oh, Wolfie, I'm here. Validation, please. Allow it. Big up Remy, though. Love that. And he's another one of yours as well. Yes, you can, man.
We talk about Elanga.
No, I'm not.
No. We need to talk about Elanga, man. We need to talk about Elanga.
I hate losing.
I asked you the other day, does Elanga get into your team? What did you say to me?
As a wing back, yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, easy, yeah. Bro, we played the low.
Oh, change of energy there. Yeah,
but it's not like this is not the people that sold him. Ten Hag sold him.
So would you take Elanga back now?
Yeah, obviously. I'm not that shameless. Of course, I'm going. I told you I'm going below.
How much?
I'll take you back for the money we sold him for, isn't it?
Do you remember how much you sold him for?
Yeah, 15 million going on 20.
15 mil, man. We rejected 50 for him from Newcastle a year ago, bro.
Yeah, that's nice because you're a selling club anyways, man. It's right.
Wait. I just said we rejected. You understand what the word rejected means here? And you're saying selling club?
When you end up needing to sell, yeah, we'll see, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can't even sell your shit,
You can start crying about PSR.
You can't sell your shit. I ain't no one crying about PSR.
You always cry about PSR.
Your boy Jim will fix it. Came on, sucking off Gary Neville, saying, Gary, we're gonna run out of money in December. And you got the shame to turn to me and say PSR. You have no money. Forget PSR, man. You're in the red, bro. You're out of money. You're out of money. You go out on this Europa Cup. This club is done. This club is done, man. Yeah, who did score? I forgot.
Anthony.
Do you know you guys used to have a song for him?
Rhythm of a Dancer, yeah.
Can you remember how it went?
Anthony Elanga, Rhythm of a Dancer. Whoa, it's Elanga. Whoa. I hate this fucking guy, bro.
He sung it, man. He actually sung it. You know why he sung it with pain, man? Like he was reminiscing. Oh, fucking hell, I'm crying, man.
Fuck it on. I hate it. Welcome back to football, people. Smash the like button. What likes are we on, man? What likes are we at? What likes are we actually on? 100. I beg someone run the likes, please. Please. D, do you mind running the likes, please, man? I'd appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you don't got to run up the likes, man. But I'm definitely sticking to what you lot are going for. Today I'm going to be an observer. I'm trying to, because I feel like you're a host, innit? You don't really ever say your piece. So I feel like today's your day, man.
D, can you switch seat? Yeah, I was going to say that's much better. Wait. Hold on, D. Shouldn't Cass be in jail? I don't
understand what's going on. What's going on there? Because
welcome to Trench Talks.
Do you know what's going on? Yeah, the problem that Kaz has, like, what do you think? What's going on with your manager? What do you think about that?
Nothing. The thing is, today there was plans and stuff. Like, I can't look at the manager today and say, "Oh, you know why we lost today? Because the manager put on a shit sub or it looked weird in game or anything." Bro, we lost to a counter attack and that's it. We defended well. We got the ball moving. They done well to obviously change Morato into back five and just shut up shop. It is what it is, isn't it? We played against a super low block. You thought Mourinho came back to the Prem. So it's just, it is what it is, isn't it? It's just, again, it's a quality of finish, quality of player or something in the end. It's just the quality itself. I'm telling you now, yeah, anyone, when you watch the game back or watch some highlights, potentially extended highlights, any other team that's got a decent enough striker or attacking players, just decent, they win that game against them today. They weren't mad amazing, but I did big up Forest because this is what Forest do. They always do it. Like, they could just scam a win if they need to. This is their season. Do you know what I mean? This is their highlight. They think they're winning they think they're winning the FA Cup. Guess again. They think they got European heritage 40 years later from winning on. Let's see what happens when they get back into the fold of it. It's going to be a massive reality check, yeah.
Cass, you know our top goal scorer Wadinho is out, yeah.
Yeah, we got Ahmad out. So what? We got Ahmad out.
Callum Hudson-Odoi didn't even make the game because half
our team is out. So what?
Who's out for you? Who's out for you?
What?
I saw Money Mount walk onto that pitch, yeah, and I saw that fucking big ass Concord nose of his when he came onto that pitch, right? And then I didn't see him again. How much did he cost you?
You're playing low block, bro.
How much did he cost you?
Nothing to do. Now you're just nitpicking, Wolfie. You know what? It's as nearly as picky as your facial hair, bro. What are we doing? No, what are we doing here?
We're breaking this game down, man. That's what we're doing. We are now trying to make you see sense.
What is this guy doing here?
I didn't realise there was 20 points difference between you lot, man. That's a lot, isn't it? 20 points.
20 points, Aaron. 20 points. This guy on the 7th of December, no, the 6th, because we played him on the 7th, told me his team would finish above me in the league.
Do you want me to tell you a funnier joke?
Please.
Say a funnier joke. When I went up to see Kaz and Daps where they are, yeah. And this is when Amorim just came in. You know what Kaz told me at the beginning of the season? This is when This is when Arsenal played Liverpool. When Arsenal we were at home, we played Liverpool at home. Do you know what Kaz told me?
Please tell me.
They're going to finish top 4. That's what Kaz. I promise you, that's what Kaz told me. When Arsenal played Liverpool at home, and Amorim was coming in. He found out Amorim was coming in. He told me that they were going to finish top 4. Remember that, Kaz?
that true, Cass?
Do you know what he told me as well? Let me tell you something else that he told me. Let me tell you what something else.
Please
That he
do.
told me.
Yeah. Definitely.
He told me that Amorim is the second best manager in this league after Pep.
Or the second.
Mhm.
Yeah, easily. Credentials, isn't it?
He said easily. You see, he said it now. He
Easily,
said it
easily.
now.
Still, you're
Easily.
still holding that, Cass. You're still holding to that.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
20.5.
Why not?
Wait. Let's delve
You're in
into
a
that.
worse
Let's delve into
position
that.
than when go on. You know what? It's your turn, bro. Just
Yeah, let's
talk
delve
about it.
into that. So
Go on, please.
Amorim is still the second best manager after Pep, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a better manager than Arne Slot.
Yep.
What from this point now that we know Slot's going to win a league title?
Yeah,
He's
it's
a better
funny, but
manager than Eddie Howe.
100%. I'm just because we're in a situation. You're not the maddest thing is, yeah. If I saw Slot with this team, I'm pretty sure it'd pretty be the same. If what's it called? If Eddie Howe had this team, pretty much did the same.
No, Cass, you saw Ten Hag with this team, and he wasn't this bad. He wasn't this bad.
Nah, no one can tell me that. The thing it's the same thing. The thing is, we were scoring and still couldn't score goals. It was just early in the season where the points looked a lot shorter because there wasn't enough games that
Wait.
even.
One second. Not to cut you off, Cam. Not to cut you off. I know it's your show. Wait.
No,
So
do your thing, man.
Cut him
let's
off,
just
man.
Let's just stick
Do
to
your
what.
thing, innit?
Let's just stick to what you say. So let's just go through that bit by bit. So he's better than Arne Slot, yeah. Even though you think that he was better before, right now with what's happening right now, you still think that Amorim is better than Arne Slot.
Right now, at this current moment, obviously he's winning the league at the moment, so probably not. But I still stand by if he had Liverpool's team, I reckon Amorim wins the shit.
A few minutes ago, you still said he wasn't.
That's not the
Yeah,
question.
no, that's what. Yeah, but I don't mind. That's not what the question. That's what I'm telling.
Yeah, but that's not the question. The question is he better than Arne Slot as a manager? You said yeah. Is he better than what's his name? Eddie Howe? You said yeah. Is he better than Nuno Espirito Santo?
I'll ask him
anyone
got that.
Bro, anyone that can play low block counter attack, bro. Low block counter attack is not tactics, bro. What are we doing? Ole got a soul shot.
How did you get through in the FA Cup against us?
Oh,
You be at 10 men.
We beat
That's
ourselves.
normal.
You get through is my question.
Penalties. It was 10 men.
How did you play in that game?
But that's not us. That's not our overall style.
How did you play in the home game when you drew with us?
Was he picking up that performance?
How
as well?
did you?
Of course,
play?
I was there.
It's a question.
So you were picking up low block.
Well. No, we didn't play well in terms of like expansive or anything. But sometimes there's tactical naivety in the game where if you got, especially if you got 10 men, you're gonna get outclassed. And let me be real. Even before that, we were still playing it. You forced us into a low block. You forced us into that. It wasn't intentional. Like I said, Ole got a Solskjaer used to play low block counter. No. Ole got a Solskjaer used to play low block counter attack. He got glamorized, yeah, and he tried to move on from that. And literally, look what happened. Ten Hag, same thing. Because at the end of the day, when the results don't come when you keep playing low block counter, yeah, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get the fans onto you. You're going to start failing. You're going to start losing dressing rooms. It is that way.
Yeah, I agree with.
The results aren't going for you though.
Yeah, but it's again, you ask me these questions all the time. No, but at the moment,
can you see it getting any better next season?
Yeah, 100%. Because I don't believe these players are gonna.
Because he's the second best manager in the league. That's how.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah, second best.
Yeah, but
I'm
expecting
top four minimum again.
Yeah, he said he's the second best manager in the
When
league.
100%. Yeah, it goes hand in hand. No one is getting any results with Hoyland.
So just quickly,
Ten Hag won two trophies with that team.
Summer.
So what? But what's the overall fact of that?
Did you celebrate that trophy? Did you celebrate it?
No, the FA Cup. I didn't. No. Go. What? You can check it. You can ask that.
Did you celebrate the League Cup the year before?
No, I'd celebrate that one.
That one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, because I thought we was going to go and move into something better, but clearly not. Go ask that. That's with me when I was watching the game. How about that? I didn't celebrate. I didn't care.
You know what I'm noticing about you now, Cass? That I've just realized.
Go on.
You're turning into the Man United version of Igal.
Is it that bad?
Yeah. All you hear is sucking off Amorim.
Not only are you correct, I want to know if no one can do anything with this squad, why did he think they were going to get top four then?
Yeah, but listen to what he's saying, bro. Like, he's literally backing the manager blind. Yeah. He's then blaming Hoyland, who's basically, their version of Kai Havertz. There's so many similarities in what he's doing, and he's not seeing it. We might as well call him Casagal, man. Like seriously, you're heading that way without realizing, bro. I'm worried.
Someone said
Man,
Icas.
like Icas, yeah.
Someone said Icas.
What you mean? You're called. They literally made a name for you, my bro. It's called the gal. Allow it.
My one's funny because that's what they say. That's a little joke with it. But yours is Icas.
What do you? Is that what you think? They're having a little joke with you because what? Because you're D. You know what I mean? They're having a little joke with you. You know what I mean?
That doesn't matter.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
The focus is on you. The focus is on you.
I don't believe I'm back in the manager blind. I don't believe that I'm doing anything wrong. No, I'm not, because like you lot do this thing is you say, oh, if the manager isn't playing a certain way or his way, do you want results or do you want performances, even if it means it's bad? You ask me the same question every single time we lose.
He's had a long time to implement some form of idea into that Man United team. He's had a long time. I know he ain't got his players yet. Fair dues, he ain't had a summer. That'll always come up. Fair enough. I get that's going to be.
So but he didn't have his players when he thought he was going to finish top 4 either, Aaron.
I don't think it's that though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As much.
He's got to be doing better than what he's doing at the minute. If he's a good manager, he's not been there for 4 or 5 games, has he, Cass? Do you know what I mean? He's been there for a while. He's got to be cementing.
He's been there since December. But in November.
Nothing's changed at all whatsoever.
Like, no, yes, it has changed. What do you mean? We're not leaking goals. We're not leaking goals.
Points behind
are we leaking goals? Yes or no? Are we leaking goals? Yes or no?
Are you winning games?
No, we don't play low block. What are you not doing? You lot are talking
enough points for the club that you're
brother. I say I'll tell you
achieving the right amount of points. Yes or no? No. So then you're not.
No,
right
obviously not. But the thing is again, I'll say this and I'll back my point. Yeah, it don't matter what manager you put in charge of this situation. No one is getting points with Garnacho and Hoyland up front. No, I don't need to think away.
You can't for a sustained period. At some stage, surely coaching does prevail. At some stage,
we were leaking goals through
for half the season. And
how can you? So you blame a manager. You blame a manager.
What you're saying then is you're just writing. You've signed a manager halfway through the season and gone, forget about this whole season because he ain't got any players yet because it ain't the summer transfer window. So instantly then by that,
when I end up winning this Europa League, when I end up winning a European trophy, I'll be back to this conversation to talk to this Arsenal fan.
Implement his ideas until the summer, and he's implementing ideas and absolutely done fuck all with it.
Yeah, because no one in this team has a clue with ideas. They're too used to transition. A lot of it's a transitional team next season. I think a lot of players are going, and I do believe quite a few will come in. I don't know if it's going to gel to it, but guess what? They'll definitely be better than footballers than what we've currently got. It's just about having just some footballers. The thing is, I believe there's an idea. I just don't believe he's got players to execute what he wants to do fully. The thing is, you go back to low block, you lot will be still cussing me out saying, oh, so you're going back to Ten Hag's way of playing in the first season, whatever. And then even back then, he had some form of okay plays to get goals out of and whatnot. Back then anyways, you had the informed Rashford bailing you out.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying about that.
So now, but my whole thing I was going to land with is like, I don't care what anyone tells me. This whole attack that we've got is not going to get us enough goals. When we was conceding set pieces, I don't look that. Sometimes I look towards the coaching staff a little bit, but sometimes I look towards the players thinking a lot of the goals we conceded were through set pieces. We've conceded 38 goals, I believe, this season in the Premier League, and quite a few of them were through set pieces. And if anything, if it's not set pieces, guess who it is? It's flipping Onana fumbling the ball at the back of his net. Not really from mistakes of the back three and all that kind of stuff. I don't believe it's that bad.
Let me just quickly ask this, yeah?
Whose fault is that?
If you have a good summer, yeah, and you spend 250, 300 million or whatever, you have a good summer and he gets players that he wants, just hypothetical, yeah? And he still plays like this, how long until he's out? August. No,
I mean, you're going too far. You know what, you're going too far because Cass told me he will win the league in 2 years.
After 2
years, repeat.
I expect.
That's what Cass told me. He will win the league in a year and a half. That's what Cass told me.
I didn't say that.
Amorim's going to win the league in a year and a half.
I didn't say that. He's doing this to spin narrative. No.
I'm spinning the narrative.
I know he's spinning the narrative because he knows what he's doing with the 18 months thing. Yeah, I said
that's what you told me.
I don't believe it takes a manager I don't believe it takes a manager 4 or 5 years to win a league at a top club, or a situation. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Is your name?
Logic, you've already wrote off.
Is your name? Is your name? Is your name Cass?
I'm just wondering why. I'm just wondering why if you're giving them such little time to have success. I'm just wondering if you're giving your manager such little time for success.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No,
since he's been here.
No, because so other than this 6 months, I said after next year, I'm in belief. I'm in belief.
3-6 months to be horrendous in 13th place.
Brother, I'm in the Europa League. I'm convinced I'm going into a Europa League final and I'm going to win that shit. Yeah, I don't believe the competition is better than us.
Think that we're going to win the Champions
League.
But
different.
Does it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. You still get believers in it. However you want to think or feel, that's up to you. But up to me, I've got more of a chance winning Europa League than you do have it in the Champions League. You know, the difference is. But I'm not even going to try.
No, let me ask you a question.
Anyways, let me.
That's not a knock at Arsenal. That's a knock at Man United. I mean, you're let's not go. I grew up in the 80s watching all of the I've frustratingly admired Manchester United sides.
Respectfully, I don't give a fuck about you oldies that you watch football back in the 80s and 90s and you believe you've got a certain way of playing football. I don't give a shit. I'm in 2025. Today is now, and right now you ain't won no European stuff. So don't talk to me about Europe, bro. Anyways, and second of all, and now let me finish.
I was waiting until he brought the
second of all, yeah. 6 months down the line, yeah, cool. The season it is what it is. I want to see some sort of. I want to see a vision, which I have. After the next season, I expect it to be a lot better.
Wait,
is the vision 9th place next season?
What's the vision? I want to know the
vision. Let me finish. I want
to ask him a question.
So in this 6 months,
he's seen the vision.
Yeah,
I got a question for him. Do you think there's any manager in this league that could do better with this squad than Amorim?
No, not trying to play a little bit more.
Do you think every manager in this league would be doing what happened with Amorim? They would be losing.
No, not with what I want. Not with what I want. No.
No, not about what you want. I said.
Yeah, no, it is about what I want though.
No, but I'm asking you a question. I said, do you think there's any other managers that will get more points on the ball than Amorim with this team?
Yeah, if they play low block, course, and counter attack, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. No, sure. Yeah, probably sure. If you're playing counter attacking all the time and low blocking that, but you don't solve the problem, in my opinion. The thing is, you got exposed.
What's the problem?
The problem is you ain't got enough good footballers to even play. You can't even have people that don't even know how to dribble properly, bro. Let alone when they get pressed.
He was happy with their transfer window in the summer.
Brother, no, but let me can I ask some questions? Can I ask some questions or not?
The funny thing about it, Onana is a new goalkeeper.
Shit.
Dogu left back is new. Yeah,
cool. We'll see what happens.
Mazraoui is new.
10-10 signing.
I'm not. Euro is what brand new. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. We'll go for your team. They're all brand new.
No, he's not. What do you do to? What do you have to say to him?
Nothing. You got a brand new. You got.
Yeah, he's decent. He'll be a squad player eventually.
Shit as well.
Shit, not under Ineos.
Are brand new players,
but not under Ineos.
He keeps saying, "Oh, I want new players. I want new players." Your whole team is full of new players.
Yeah, but the thing,
they need another new players now.
Exactly. That's the way it works. The thing is, there's a difference. Yeah, I'm not like you who accepts failure. Yeah, there's me. Yeah,
you are.
At the end of the day, I don't accept failure. No, I don't, because I don't. No matter how shit I am, no matter how shit I am, I still demand trophy every year in, year out. And if I can get a trophy, yes, I do. It don't matter. No, but I still demanded it. Hold on.
No, you don't.
Proper. If you don't let me land my fucking points, bro. Let me land. You asked me 4 different thingies. Fuck me, bro. Like for me, anyways. Yeah. Let's go back a couple questions. Next season, because you said 18 months. Yeah, don't try it. Yeah. I said for me. Yeah. You have to give it that year, and then the year after, I expect to go and win the league. I don't think you need 5, 6, 7 years to go win. So and still back the manager. Are you mad?
So if you don't win the league next year, he should be out.
I didn't say next year.
No. D. Let's not let him get away with what he just said. What? He said he demands trophies.
Trophy, yeah.
Yes. So you're talking about the Europa League, I assume, this season.
Huh? I demand the trophy. Yes, I demand the Europa League this year.
You're demanding the Europa League this season.
100%.
Okay. If you don't win the Europa League, you're backing this manager.
Yeah, cool. I do, but of course, but I'm not happy.
How are you demanding a trophy then?
Because I am. Yeah, I'm demanding it, but it doesn't mean I'm.
What's the consequences to your demands not being met?
It means I'm unhappy. That's what it means.
Oh,
but I still know the bigger picture.
Then, is it? It's not really a
demand. It is a demand.
Not really a demand.
That's like me saying, no, wait, one sec. That's like me saying, yeah, oh yeah, I could be even when I supported Man United back then as well, obviously with Fergie in that year. It's like going to that era. I didn't win a Premier League for 3 years. Did I demand the league? Yes, I did demand the league, even as a young boy. Yeah. Really did I win it and say sack Fergie? No, I was just super unhappy with not winning the league. You can be unhappy and demand.
Don't change the narrative.
But don't try that. Don't try that, bro.
Do not change the narrative.
I'm not you lot. I'm not you who was in the flipping championship for 20 odd years, yeah? What do you mean? This guy still wants Arteta in the club, bro, and you talk about me like a girl. Are you mad?
So disingenuous. Do you see what he just did? He started by saying demanding trophies. Then he showed us the example of Fergie. Did he say trophies or did he say the title? He said the title, yeah? So he was demanding the title. So he's changing his narratives because he knows they were still winning. If they didn't win the title, they may have picked up an FA Cup, a Champions League, whatever, yeah? So he's trying to spin it now. He's trying to spin it because he said he demands trophies and he can't come up with what the repercussions are now if his boyfriend Amorim does not win this Europa League. He's going to be
I demand trophies no matter what, because then the thing is, then next year I got to see something. It's as simple as that.
So next year. You're not demanding this year.
No, I'm demanding this year. I'll be super unhappy this year.
You see, then you should have said I want a trophy, not demand a trophy.
No, I demand the trophy, but I can still be unhappy afterwards if I haven't won it, especially in the manner of how you win it as well.
Shameless.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not shameless. The thing is, I might not be happy, but the thing is, it buys them a little bit more time. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't go to the overall effect of things of how does it look next season, regardless. Like what's his name? Ten Hag won the FA Cup last year, but that means it kept him on, which I wasn't happy with. But I thought, you know what?
Were you demanding a trophy last year?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you got a trophy. So were you unhappy?
Yeah. But the thing is,
but you were unhappy with your trophy.
It's also the course of the season. The guy had going on 3 years.
You're making no sense, bro.
He had two. No, but the thing is, he had 2 seasons. He completely switched out the whole team of what Ollie had pretty much here, by the way, most of it. Right, he had to hit a lot of his own players, which you lot were cussing. I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's doing this SEG agency thing, and then going into the following season, he had Ineos. He got a few players, a couple that he wanted as well, and it still looked absolutely cheeks. Now, a manager's come in. Don't get me wrong; it doesn't look pretty. It's exposed it to the world that this team cannot play ball. To be fair, it's the same results. Either they're not physical enough, the recruitment's been bad, or they're just not suited to the league. It's simple as that. Now, next season, if you go and get A, B, C, D player and get rid of some, I need to see a lot bigger improvement. And I still demand the trophy. And if you don't get me wrong, I'm not that guy that says go into the next season and like, let's say we finished 8th again and also didn't win something or won something even on top of that. I don't want that no more. I'm done with that. I don't need to see what goes on next season. That's dead. You can't be going and getting another 5 new players through Ineos because I'll be looking at Ineos sideways and thinking you can finish 8th. You need to be consistently up there, sustainable there, and also demanding a trophy with it. There's a difference. That's why a lot of Arteta in players are. That's why the difference is, the difference is I don't feel sorry for man. The thing is, some look at, let's say Arsenal, because it's the best example right now when it comes to Arteta. The thing is, you think you're the nearly there men all the time. I can't sit in that throne and say, oh, but we're nearly there. We need to look where we come from. Who gives a fuck? Move on. That's the way I move on. If the players are shit, move on from them. It's simple as that. I don't need to back it for so long.
Move on from Amorim then.
After next season, if it's shit, after next season, if it's shit, if it's that shit, move on. It's as simple as that.
You got your head so far up his ass.
How bad do you want it to be this season? How bad do you need it to be this season?
Yeah, but boys, can you explain to me just before he answers that? Can you explain to me? He said he demands trophies. Yeah,
yeah.
He said if he finishes with no trophy this year, then even though he's demanded it, he's going to be unhappy. But it's fine. Last year he demanded trophies. He won a trophy and he was unhappy, even though his demand was met. His head is gone today. I don't understand his logic. I don't get it, man.
I can still want a trophy.
No, you demanded, not one.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy with a manager.
His English language is wrong. That's all it is.
No, because I asked you at the start, Cass, were you celebrating that FA Cup
as a club?
You said no.
As a club, we or literally as fans of that club, typically, especially from certain areas, you can always demand trophy, all the time. Don't matter if your manager's shit, your team is built in a certain way to go and win. If they can go and do it, they go and do it. It's as simple as that. It's not that hard to grasp. It's that you lot are making excuses for why you lot have failed so long. You haven't won a cup in over 20 odd years yet. Don't talk to me 30 years yet. So let's get one thing straight. Don't tell me
we've just done the double over you.
No, that's not a trophy, my bro. That's a personal trophy to you.
That's my trophy, man. I'm sleeping with that trophy tonight, man.
No one asked
I'm having this thing on rewind on loop tonight, man.
No one asked you to say that Amorim's the second best manager in the league. No
one but back then it's different.
Wait, see, no one asked you to say that he's going to win the league in 18 months. No one asked you to say these things. You chose to say them. No one asked you to say demand, because that means that demand may leave room for no discussion. That's what demand means, but you don't seem to understand that. You're basically saying you're asking for a trophy, which allows compromise or negotiation.
Yeah, demanding a trophy. It doesn't matter. You know what? I'm talking to fans that don't understand what it means to really
but
win.
You said Amorim the second best manager in the league. So
back then it was. I said this year, Monshare, by the way, back then when Amorim came in, and even now to a fair degree, if Amorim's come in terms of credentials and all that kind of stuff, and what he's done, the way he even broke the duck, by the way, of the power struggle in obviously Portuguese league, which is difficult considering finances, blah blah, Benfica and that. I said he's the second best manager, basically, right? Is he better in the slot? Is he better in the slot? I said right now, until he wins the Prem and everything, yeah, sure, why not? But the thing is, I also said if you gave Ruben Amorim this Liverpool team right now, I still believe you win the league regardless. I still believe you win the league.
That's just how good my manager is. He's normalized winning the league on your first season. He's normalized it, but that's not the point. Like, bro,
I've seen Ranieri win the league in his first season back or 2 seasons back for a Prem. I don't give a shit, bro. Like, until you do it again, let's see what happens next season. Allow it. Don't matter. So what? And look how it ended.
That's 2 man.
And look how it ended.
That's 2 man.
How did it end?
So that's 2 man.
Don't matter, man.
Yeah.
The Klopp winning in the first season. Wait, so it's Klopp better than Klopp.
Am I louder now?
It's Klopp better than Klopp.
What?
I'd say it's far away from your mouth.
No, he's not.
Okay, then he didn't win in his first season.
But you said Amorim performed.
It's true. He's Ranieri, bro.
If Amorim was winning the league and Slot was 14th, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have.
But I'm not being funny. With a drop off of Man City, this Arsenal clusterfuck of stuff, and if you give a man, I'm still believing. Don't get me wrong. I think Slot's done really well to stabilize what he needs to stabilize, but at the end of the day, when you actually look at it for what it is this season,
he was given.
You're just on top of things, man.
Again, but also it's very easy. I understand what you're saying, Cassid. I'm not going to completely discount what you're saying, but at the same time, during the summer, you were hackling and cackling with everyone else, saying that we're not sure what's going to happen with Salah. Certain man were saying his legs are gone.
Yeah,
people were saying Virgil's overrated. Man, them were saying Trent's off to Madrid. His head's not even in it. So now all of a sudden we have this star-studded squad with plenty of players that are brilliant, the best attack in the league, the best defense in the league, and now and Gravenberch, who wasn't even spoken about, is now the best DM. Now, a lot of these things I have also agreed with upon evidence. But before the season started, a lot of things were said about my squad. And now all of a sudden, you can't cuss my squad at this during the summer, cuss my window, rightly so you can cuss the window. You can't cuss my squad and now turn around and say Amorim probably would have done what Slot would have done. You can't do that because you know what they gave him? They gave him Chiesa and a goalkeeper that hasn't signed. He wasn't backed. So if my squad was overrated and the manager wasn't backed and I go on to win the league, it's a bit disingenuous to then talk about my manager as if he's some any guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's what Amorim is.
We'll see what he means about next season.
To step into Man United, bro. To step into Man United and be worse than what Ten Hag was, you cannot be comparing.
You can't really say that because I said the same thing. Yeah, back then we played about 10 games before he got sacked. Yeah, the point difference, it was a bit short. It might have been 6, might be 9 or something like that. But not a lot of games have been played. So in hindsight, when you look at the table, it's like cool. You're only a few points away. But if you expand the season and obviously average it out and stuff like that, let's be real. Let's be really honest with ourselves. If Ten Hag stayed in charge, would there been a big of a gap? It probably would have been. We lost 3-1 to the worst West Ham team in years, by the way. But we should have won that match. We didn't do it. Today against Forest, we probably should have got a result out of that. We didn't. It is what it is. It's the same kind of concept. It don't matter what you've got. You cuss Hoyland all the time, no matter what. We know Xerxes ain't about goals, but you know what he can do. You believed him in the first place. We know what Ahmed did, but he got injured for free. Now he's injured. He's coming back only now for the last 3 months, right? You look at Garnacho, he's a scrub. Rashford was not cooking, and he still isn't cooking. Like let's be real. So on that note come
who's
on,
in charge of recruitment at Man United? Who's number one recruitment?
Well, right now we've only just appointed Vivels and Jason Wilcox. That was Dan Ashworth and that. But the thing is, there was a lot more problems. For me, there's a lot more problems than what we secured because I like our signings, but it's not enough of them. But the thing is, could you have bypassed a certain signing to go get someone else? Yeah, I wanted Sander. By the way, I wanted Sander Berg over Agate. Cheaper, Premier League proven. He got laughed at because he played for Burnley and I think Sheffield United and whatnot. And now look here, it would have been. I would rather of that, yeah, because he's more progressive.
Changed your fortunes, yeah.
But it doesn't mean I don't like Agate. By the way, I think Agate has his uses, but he's very limited.
Yeah, he's a struggle baller.
Yeah,
I can get your excuse, man.
I like Euro and I like Mazraoui. I like the Ligt. Who else is there as well?
Which of the summer signings that you brought in this year are shit?
I like all of them. No, I don't think any of them are shit. I like them. Okay. But the thing is, all defensive signings.
You open this stream by saying your team is shit.
What's this got to do with the game?
Everything.
No, it don't.
But the game is the state of Man United.
Yeah, but it's not because every time we lose, game in
isolation.
You obviously not fair to you, Aaron, because obviously you were saying, but every time we've lost and we come on a reaction stream, it's all about Amorim coming in to what has he done or whatever, and then it's all about your recruitment, and then it's all about and it's never really about okay, what about the game? What about the game today? Why are we not talking about the game? Because Wolfie doesn't really want to speak about the dross that he's been continuously watching recently and doesn't want to speak on it.
So are you saying we played shit today?
Fucking too right you did.
So how did we take 3 points?
Because you won on the counter attack and you cleared off the line.
Manager in the league
compared to the standards
and took 3 points. Explain that one to me, please.
Because I easily explain that to you. Because one, you don't rate Man United at any way, shape, or form, which is fair enough, yeah? Correct. You said you was going to beat us 5-0 very convincingly as well.
Correct.
Yeah? You called yourself a title contender not even that long ago, and you're chasing it, right?
Correct.
And then now you're talking about being a solidified top 4, basically a Champions League team. But yet, you only can win through one shot on target pretty much for most of the game, if not all the game, if I'm correct, right? You might have got 2 from some dusty long shot, but bar that, right? You did nothing. You literally hit us on the counter, which is fair enough. I bigged you up. I said, fair play. You got your points. You defended well in the end. We didn't really test your keeper in terms of the chances were good, but in terms of obviously the finishing, there were a lot of suspect execution, but that's nothing new. So according to your logic, really, of what you predicted and how you bigged your team up, you played shit, but you won though.
No. But you're now looking at it through my paradigm. I'm asking you through your paradigm. After you sat here and still said Amorim is the second best manager in the league. I'm right, yeah, in what he said?
100%. Yeah.
Okay. How did you, and we're agreeing, I didn't think we played well. We didn't need to play well. That makes it more embarrassing for you.
Definitely.
Yeah? Explain to me how us, and by the way, boys, can we please remember, Forest just played 128 minutes on Saturday in the FA Cup.
Yeah, I said that.
This team has had 2 weeks off. Right, my boys were dead after 60 minutes. They were knackered. Hudson-Odoi was last minute pulled out for personal reasons. Chris Wood is out, our top goal scorer. Yeah, dead on our feet. How did the second best manager in the league not beat me? You still can't explain that.
It don't matter. It's like me. Okay, we played 120 minutes against Arsenal with 10 men, by the way, a lot more intensity, and we still got a win after playing shit against Southampton at home. So what? Same shit.
Why are you bringing Arsenal into this?
No, because it's the same thing. We played 120 minutes just like you, and we still play shit, but we got in the end, we won it. We got it through over the line. Did we play well? No. Was I happy? No.
So I thought comparing United to Southampton. Is that what
I'm saying.
I mean, it's a good comparison.
I'm saying regardless, it don't matter about 120 minutes. This is what you got to be used to if you're going into Champions League. So why are you moaning for a team that's had to play one game every week pretty much per week, unless you're in your cup? Because obviously you got knocked out League Cup as well early, if I'm correct, and then you got an FA Cup a bit longer. What do you think is going to happen when you're in Europe? So you're going to moan when you have to play every few days.
Do you think we're going to run the same squad we have now next season?
Brother, I guarantee you probably make a few more decent signings, probably. But if you think you can play this low block counter attack, wait for your fan base. I know what you're like and your channel's been towards whatever, your previous manager. So when things get crumbling and you expect a lot more, you expect results, you play a certain brand that unless you win, you're happy with it. If not, You're unhappy with it. So when that all comes into play, you know what you're gonna use? You're gonna use Europe as an excuse. That's what they do. That's what Aston Villa fans did.
You see, you're using futurism as your excuse.
No, but it's the same thing. You know what you're
talking
doing.
about stuff that
Cass,
hasn't even happened.
Cass, let me just ask you something quick.
They play one game a week.
Cass, let me ask you something. And first, chats. I've just looked at the likes, mate, and they ain't liking. Come on, chat, man, drive them likes up. What we're doing here. Secondly,
yeah, if you want us to continue on Cass before we move to Arsenal, I mean the likes. What are they on now?
Come on, man. They need to be much better than what they are.
If you still want to see the cooking of Cass, we need over 300 likes. Otherwise, we'll stop. There's 30 more of you that need to like. 100. Get those likes up, or we'll take that as the assumption that you want Cass off the hook. So it's up to you guys now. Sorry, Aaron, go on.
They ain't liking. Now, that's all good. What I'm basically going to say is, director of football, yeah, this is first summer. And obviously then it's going to be your boy Amorim. It's going to be his first window. If by October he's still having a stinker, what you saying then with a geezer? Because
this is a bit, that's I said, in a second season, if it's horrendous, like Ten Hag, same kind of period, by the way, but obviously he had an extra year. But if it's the same period, then clearly Ineos have got it all wrong. Then obviously, in the end, I'm not backing that. Yeah, Are you mad? I can't do that. It's impossible. You chop and change until you get it right.
Yeah, no, I actually agree with that. Chelsea done it for years and were treble successful, weren't they? Look at what.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, don't get me wrong. Like I know there's some certain fans that will go towards and beyond the end to the very, very end. Like we got one like Ty, part I've never found. Like he will back the manager to the very, very end. But there's my point where I get to my own boiling point. So that's it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm not calling for. By the way, if I can add context again, yeah, for our last 4 or 5 results, I think we lost one before the last 4 as well. I can't remember who it was against. Someone can remind me. I can see improvements though. That's the thing. Just little bits. It's not the greatest. It's not there being an end all. It's not great overall. But to say that players are not finding some understanding and it's looking a little bit better in certain instances, certain situations, like for me, like Sociedad or whoever it is, blah, blah, who I got told I was going to get ripped apart by, etc., etc. Wait till Zubamendi gets back or even go back to certain other games and whatnot. We only beat like Leicester as well. I don't count that, by the way. I don't. But sometimes it's about how you perform in that game. Compared to the last time we performed against them, which was a struggle at Old Trafford, really. We just about got away with that in the cup. Then I look at that thinking, there's a bit more, but I need more. Like today, did I think United deserved something out of the game? Absolutely. We played much better than them. When they pressed us, we played through the spaces as well. Did it look a little bit bland in some areas? Yes, because these guys can't play ball. You lot know that. But I need to see again. We're going to go to the next game against Man City, which is a derby. I expect all that shit out the window, to be fair. If we beat Man City, shall I be extremely happy? Yeah, but I don't care. Just get the win. That's my whole thing. If it's a derby, just get the win. Just get your W. And then you go see against Lyon again. Let's see how they demand. Again, another team I got sold. Oh, it's got Cherky, Tolisso, Fafana, and all these. Fuck off, man. Can't even name you 5 fucking players out of this team. And people want to tell me about Lyon. So anyways, when that shit happens, we'll see. And we'll go on from there. But right now, the season's a bit Van der Peaky at the moment. I understand. It's what it is. A couple super chats. Kagao, criminal, nasty, blood clot work, scammer him for life. Crazy. This guy, bro. Honestly. Steven says, Cass was just wondering how you felt about the result. I've said a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a minute since I've had one of these, and it. I'm here if you need someone to talk to. Yeah, Mark, brilliant, mate. Cheers, mate. Take you up on an offer. You like your signings, then why call Don Deluda for same? Because you're meant to be a lot better and you spent a 1.1 billion. That's the difference. You spent a load on new players pretty much in 2 windows. That's the difference. If I've spent all of that, then boy, if you're happy with that, then I don't know for you, innit? Fredo, what's more impressive? Slot with inherited world-class players, winning the Prem, or Amorim winning Europa with Garnacho and Højlund? Let's talk. What's more impressive?
I'll be honest. This is the type of shit that I can't sit here and listen to because
why not?
Because the squad wasn't being called world class when we fell off.
With 13th.
You know, you man have, but do you deserve to be? Should you actually be 13th? Did Ten Hag finish 13th last season? Hold on. Because you signed 4 or 5 players in the summer.
Respectfully, I didn't ask that question.
Worst last season, did you finish 13th?
No, we finished 8th. It wasn't that far off. It was crap still. Right. It was worse.
Right, there we go. So my point is that none of you United fans were calling Liverpool's squad world class. You sat there laughing like everyone else when the wheels fell off before Arsenal's and City's did. That's what you
okay, but now what you're doing is doing this thing where you sound like a victim. Like, oh, but look what you did back then. Well, look what we did back then. What about now? What about now?
No, but bro, but what I will not
sound like a victim.
Because if I call
your whole fan base are victims, man.
Bro, I'm not going to call a team shit. I'm not going to cuss a team in the summer. I'm not going to make fun of a team in the summer and then suck them off. Pause.
Okay, what about Chelsea? What about Chelsea? What about Chelsea then? You did it for Chelsea. What do you mean? You did it for Chelsea. You cussed out Chelsea. Then you picked them up with Sancho and the rest of it. And now you're about to cuss them. So don't talk about that.
No. I cussed out. I said Chelsea squad is overrated. Chelsea squad is overrated. They proved me wrong up until game week 18, and now they're back where I said they were going to be anyway. So the point is, I can at least say, you know what? In the summer, I was being on. I said, you know what? I might have got it wrong. But you're not saying you got it wrong.
So what? Yes, I did with Liverpool. With Liverpool, yeah. So what? Yeah, I did. I've said it plenty of times. Go look at videos. Everyone said they got it wrong with Liverpool and slot. We bigged it up. We called them slut machines, and all this kind of stuff. Egghead, Dr. Eggman. Yeah. But the thing is, that's back then. That's months ago. We're talking 8 months ago. Right now, if we speak here, considering Man United's situation and Liverpool, even if we back up 2 months ago, do that if you want. What's more impressive? Them winning the league, because obviously you're kind of more guaranteed. And I didn't ask this question, by the way. Or obviously Amorim winning Europa League,
winning the league winning the league with Liverpool is more impressive. It's been done 1 in 30 years. Been done once.
Considering it was done in probably January, yeah.
No. Win the league, because again, we're talking about this Europa League like it's cream of the crop. It's the second tier European competition where Champions League teams can't even go down to the Europa League. So don't give me Europa League hype. Don't give me hype with that competition.
You
don't even go down anymore. They don't even go down. They go out.
100%.
You're like your team, like your manager literally runs
raw. You know what? I'm trying to avoid Lazio still.
Your manager lost the final and he got knocked out in Champions League in pretty much at the same time.
I remember when Atletico Madrid won that competition. You man have won that competition. Chelsea have won that competition. Do you see the difference?
Atletico dropped out as well.
Yeah, but you're doing this thing. You're doing it. So what if someone changes their mind throughout the season? Things change. We always say expectations change. You're doing this thing. You're doing this victimhood thing. Oh, but you said this about me back in flipping September and all this. No, you haven't. No, I'm trying to secure points, bro. What are we doing?
I'm answering the super chat. The super chat said, "What's more impressive?" And I'm saying the Europa League is not impressive anymore. You can't.
Why didn't you win it last year then?
Because we were shit. We weren't.
So what? So if Man United are even more dusty than your team, by the way, by country now and wins it, then what?
But Cass, my point is, last season, Champions League teams could drop into the Europa League. The Europa League no longer has those Champions League. So there's always one really good team in the Champions League that ends up falling into the Europa League, and they end up being the favorites in the competition. Very rarely is it a team that finishes poorly in their league and ends up being a favorite. That's how Atletico won it. That's how Chelsea have won it. That's how you man have won it. That rule is not a thing anymore. Now, if you are in the Europa, when you're in the Europa, you deserve to be there. That's why the man them are fearing Lazio. That's why Lazio blitzed the league. That's why. Who the fuck cares about, bro? If Europa League heritage is Lazio right now, do not tell me how impressive it is to win that competition.
They can't even win that competition. You didn't win it. You're doing too much with me. No, you're doing too much. The fact of the day that United can still get the fact is, United can still get Champions Ball. United can still get Champions Ball no matter what the situation is in the league and still win a trophy at the end. What's more impressive?
Man United.
So what, man? You're Liverpool. You've had a free run. You've had a free run since pretty much day Chelsea fell off, bro.
Like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing?
Come on, man. Bro. You went out of Champions League in horrific fashion, by the way. You meant to be the best team in the world, finished top of the Champions League. You went out, you lost against Newcastle in the final. So your manager's technically a bottle job. Your manager's already a bottle job. Your manager's a bottle job already. Because imagine if, God forbid, it was another manager. Your manager's already a bottle job. He's a bottle job. He's a bottle job. He's a bottle job. You know, it's a landslide. Let's be real, man. The only reason you're winning it is that COVID season, because everyone else dropped heavily, and the only one that got better was the mid-table teams. That's the only reason.
Yeah, man.
Let's be honest.
The reason the top teams are doing poorly is because the mid-table teams have improved. So if the league was of such great if the league was so poor, and I do think the league has fallen off. I'm not saying that, but at the end of the day, stop trying to downplay my Premier League, bro.
I didn't even downplay it. Only just then, by the way, just there. But before, I didn't ask the question.
It's just a biting thing. I'm generally speaking that the European competition, the Europa League, does not have Champions League teams dropping down anymore. So I think there's actually a wider chance for other teams to go and win that competition.
It's like a wider chance for anyone else because there's 24 men that can go and do it in the league phase, and then 18 can go through. So it's a lot more same way.
The bottom line is it's not as impressive to win the Europa League anymore for me. You know what I'm saying? Them realms, I don't know, innit? Like I don't know where this argument's even come from.
It's this brother. It's this brother. Where is it? Where is he? Little
it's coping. It's United fans coping.
It's Fredo, man. It's this guy, bro.
Shout out Fredo.
Yeah, man. Anyway, smash the likes, people. Wolfie's eating because he's being a fat shit. But bar that, Arsenal. Funny, a certain man returns called Saka. Scores within 7 minutes. You know how mad that is. Yeah. Saka came on. By the way, I didn't watch none of the game. Obviously, I didn't have my iPad.
Why were you watching?
I was watching that Joss Fest that your shit pit team put out. Anyways. You lot won 2-1. I predicted that. Obviously, they got a late consolation goal. Not that it really counts too much. But tell me about the game anyways, man. Saka back. I don't know how long he even played for. Was it like 30 minutes? 30 minutes?
Come on, 65 minutes, yeah. He was all right. He done what it was pretty much expected. Do you know what I mean? He bit leggy. Tried beating his man a couple of times. Didn't you expect it? He's been out for 3 months. But look, he was in the right place, right time for his goal. That don't really prove anything about the fitness or anything like that. But look, buzzing, man. I was one of them people. I know me and Dee probably disagree on this, but I think we probably shouldn't have played him. Maybe give him a little bit longer. But look, he's back at the end of the day. I think seeing him not injured, getting a couple of minutes, getting a goal for a bit of confidence, a bit of mentality and all that. Look, I'm buzzing with that. Do you know what I mean? From our perspective as Arsenal fans, we might have a little bit of a different sort of view on it, me and Dee, with that. But at the end of the day, we both want what's best for Arsenal. We both want Bukayo Saka to be fit, fully raring. It's just a little bit too early for me for a little bit of a Madrid game. But look, at the end of the day, it's a 2-1 game. I watched the game today. It was crap, boring. We got 2 goals, conceded a real sloppy goal at the end of the game. If we give Real Madrid chances like that for fun, we'll concede a lot. It's bittersweet at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to start it on a positive sort of thing because, look, we won today, 2-1. We've struggled as well against Fulham. Let's get that right. I don't think we've beaten them in 4. We've had a real sort of a bit of a nightmare against them, but we got a win today, 3 points. But who really cares? Do you know what I mean? The league's done. Monts is buzzing with it. He knows they're winning the league. It's job done, isn't it? Absolute job done for that. For me, why it's bittersweet is because we see Gabriel go off, and that's what the problem with. Exactly, and that's the thing with us. What injury was it again? It's the same injury again, and that was sort of more my gripe about the whole Saka thing anyway, because there was sort of things saying, "Oh, trust the doctor," this and all that. These doctors have made poor assessments of Arsenal players this season. Either them or Mikel Arteta, maybe not listening to their advice. One of them, either the doctor and or Mikel Arteta, have not done their job properly over numerous accounts for the players. And you see it again. Saliba.
But why? Gabriel's injuries on Arteta. But Gabriel didn't even play in the international stage, though. I swear he didn't even play. Like, I don't remember him playing against was it Argentina?
One game and he was suspended. But the thing is, we were 7-1 up against PSV. Why did he start that game? Okay, half time, you're 9-3 up. Why did he play the full 90 minutes?
But I feel like you're just trying to find anything to blame the people. You're trying to find someone to blame. No, because after you've done that to Michael, I'm going to pressure you now. No. What you're doing, you're trying to find overplaying. You're trying to find a nitpick, something to blame Arteta or the ball on.
How'd you get hamstring?
Bro, he's had 2 weeks. He's had 2 weeks off. He's played one game. He played one game. He didn't even play the full game, by the way. I don't know yet.
I'm just going to come.
He's had 2-3 weeks off, and then now all of a sudden it's his fault. A normal centre back who's fit every game, like most centre backs who usually plays their partner, but all of a sudden it's the medical team. Have you been talking to the medical team then?
Is he overplayed? Yes or no?
No, he plays a lot of the games that he needs to.
Why did he need to play 90 minutes against PSV then, while you're 9-3 up on aggregate with 45 minutes left? And he's your best player. Why did you have to play him? He's overplayed. That's the point I'm making. He's done with a hamstring.
Yeah, but I don't think it's got nothing to. No one spoke about Gabriel and hamstring before, by the way. Not one person, by the way. So why Saliba not done his hamstring?
What why are all of our players getting exactly the same injuries? Why are we getting 5, 6, 7, 8 hamstring injuries a season?
How have you just won a game and first thing you think of is to blame Arteta because you got a hammy injury on Gabriel that might not even be that bad, by the way. It didn't look that bad.
Because the point of the fact is they're overplaying the players. Why are they overplaying the players and getting the same injury?
So today, if you didn't have Gabriel, by the way, he still came off regardless. You still got your win regardless and whatnot. But he's basically your second captain. That's why he's playing. You play your best players available if they're available. You got Madrid.
Martin Odegaard's our captain. And
you got Everton on the weekend.
He's been sub 58 times, so the captain.
You lot just can't wait to crash it and nitpick on something or someone. It's crazy. It's absolutely mad. Sometimes, how about a human body is just a human?
Keep getting injuries and hamstrings.
But no one spoke about his hammy injury before, so why is it now a thing? You think that of a winger?
That's why. Why would we talk about Gabriel's hamstring? If he hadn't done his
hamstring? Oh my god, he's a defender. Who talks about hamstring injuries with defenders? Wingers, now, sure.
Because it's relevant because all of our players are suffering the same sort of injury.
He's been off for 2 weeks.
It's relevant because every other player seems to be getting it. Why?
So why didn't Ugarte get a hammy injury? He's been playing for most of the games. Why didn't he get a hamstring injury? He's been abroad. He's been doing up 2 weeks.
I'm talking about
but that's what I'm talking about. The same thing.
We're getting the same injury left, right, and centre. It's poor management of the squad. How is it not? If we're getting the same injury, how is it not? Of course it is.
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Why do at one stage of the season do we have 3 attackers with exactly the same injury? Because they're all being flogged. It's fact.
What do you think the injury is?
Go on.
No, I'm just listening. I want to hear what you think, and that's why I'm just listening. I'm just listening. I want to hear what you think. To be honest, I don't want to. I just want to. Would you have played Gabriel today then?
Yeah, of course I'd have played Gabriel, but you also got to understand. You've got to understand and appreciate that they will get injured the more you play them. It's obviously he's going to have a couple of minutes, but why would you not take him off in certain circumstances? Why would you play him against that PSV game? I know you're going to look at it and go, "Oh yeah, this and all that," but Bukayo Saka, he got injured, same sort of injury. Why was he sort of brought on 30 minutes to play against Everton, against Preston, 3-0 up in the Carabao Cup? The squad management is poor, is what my whole point is. He doesn't rotate enough. Why are we giving 90 minutes? That's needless. He could have brought him off today. He's got his injury, but it's more the whole sort of thing. Is got poor man management of a squad. There's no need for it. And now we're going to a Real Madrid game. That's the real kick in the teeth, really. Because if there's any way we were going to beat them, you needed them two there. That's why it's bittersweet. You get 3 points.
So you didn't play Gabriel today. You would have been moaning that Arteta didn't play Gabriel.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
you would have completely understood, and I'd have gone, "Wow, he's actually got a bit of common sense. Wow, he's rotating." Because what's the point in going all gun ho?
How do you decide which players? How do you decide which players get a rest?
Mate, they know because they got minutes. They all get this red zone thing, mate. You can see that he's played one of the most minutes in the Premier League. I remember there was a stat.
So's Timber. So is Saliba.
Exactly, look what happened to him, bruv. Look what we've done to Timber. What we've done to him. Look at the injury that he got. Why did he come back out in the second half against Forest on his debut when he was clearly absolutely knackered? And they sent him back out. And look what happened, ACL a couple of minutes later. And now we've got him back from injury this season, and we've played him in every single game. And look what happens. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's poor man management. Why have we not given him a break? It was inevitable, absolutely inevitable. Timber was going to get an injury. Of course, I hope it's not a bad one. But come on, if you come back from an ACL. And then first game of the season, you play every single game. What do you think is going to happen? He's going to break down at some stage.
Aaron, I hear you, but I don't think all injuries are related to minutes played. Like I've seen players go down, especially like with hamstrings. You see him just on a run, bang, it goes, kind of thing. And that could happen in the training ground. That could happen while they're taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily have to happen while they're on a pitch. You are right and you are wrong. He has overused players throughout the season. But at the same time, Cass is kind of right. If Gabriel weren't playing and you didn't win, obviously I hadn't seen the game either, then the narrative could be spun. Why didn't he play him? You know what I mean? It's like... course,
but look at the bigger picture. Are we trying to chase the Premier League or are we trying to keep our best squad fit for a Real Madrid game?
Yeah, but then you could argue you want to take momentum into that game. You get me? That team is ready and unified. And
I think it's a bit different with defenders, isn't it? I think with attackers,
yeah,
fair enough. But with defenders, you do kind of keep your same crop of defenders playing most of the time. Now, cool. Was there an opportunity to maybe rest Timber? Yeah, but I didn't really hear any Arsenal players calling for Timber to be rested. Any Arsenal fans calling for Timber to be rested,
or Gabriel,
or Gabriel, or no one. I feel like if it was a thing, because let's be honest, people have been calling for Saka to get rested. People have been calling for that. So I understand the outrage of the injury, but Arsenal aren't even. The funny thing is that I think it's just maybe an unlucky thing with some of the other injuries, because Arsenal aren't pressing like they're not pressing crazy. The style isn't mad frantic this year. It's quite slow. It's quite lethargic. I think you lot won the game comfortably, but I don't think you man were like going at them the way that you that you've probably done in previous seasons. I'm just kind of on the board where I think it is unlucky. Injuries are very innocuous.
If you were 12 points behind us and had Madrid in 7 days, would you be playing your starting 11, your full lot, knowing that you're the only realistic chance you may have of a trophy playing Madrid? Would you play your full team?
7 days is a long time.
Gabriel 100% would have played. Timber, debatable.
You've got another game in between that because you've got Everton away.
Yeah, but Timber wouldn't have played if Ben White was fit. Timber wouldn't have played if Ben White was fit.
Ben White fit or not? I thought he was back.
Ben White is out. Ben White's out.
Is he still out? I thought he was
back.
I
thought he was back.
He was back, but he wasn't in the squad today.
I thought he was White.
He wasn't in the squad today. Timber wouldn't have played.
I'm sure he was back, bro.
No, Ben White went in the squad today.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that doesn't.
No, Ben White's back.
Maybe he's had a bit of a setback again.
What, he had another injury? I swear he came back like a couple of weeks ago.
In training.
So again, as well, to be fair, that reaffirms my little worry about Saka going back to that. You get setbacks. He's got a setback, isn't he?
Yeah, but as I said, I think when you get a reoccurrence of an injury, we don't know the details. Has he rushed back? Has he done this? We don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
You can go on other players though, can't you? You know, you can go 3 months for a grade 3. That's bloody quick.
Well, that's very quick for a grade 3. That's borderline unforgivable. But the point is that your back line isn't mad high these days as well. Like, it's not like you're doing what Van der Ven's having to do, and he's having to do Roadrunner, and that's why his hamstring keeps combusting every game. You know what I'm saying? Like, the style that Arteta has off the ball shouldn't really affect the fitness of your back line. That's why I just feel like these two injuries were very innocuous.
Totally get it.
He's always so fit. Like, his fitness has been so good, Gabriel. I think most other injuries he's had has been more impact. Like when it was the foot injury, I think was impact.
If we wouldn't have had so many of the same injuries this season, I'd totally 100% agree with you. But there is also a little bit in the other side to look at and go, why are we getting the same injury? Do you know what I mean? I totally get it. And you think you've got Real Madrid in 7 days and Everton away. Why can't you just move one player out at centre back? Do you know that's all I'm saying? Is this avoidable?
There is definitely, but there also is the fact that teams are playing too many games in general. I know that's another conversation. Cool. There is that part of it, because at the end of the day, when you have Real Madrid for 2 legs, you do want to be very cautious as to what happens. You do want to be very cautious, and I think the players had that in their heads as well. There is a bit of both, but I'm still leaning towards more so unlucky than it's Arteta's fault this time around. I think there's certain ones that Arteta was definitely to blame for.
I'll get it, but 1, it also is avoidable, and 2, we're 12 points beyond Liverpool. We ain't winning it. You can squad rotate and squad manage and do a better job, and I expect after half a decade and $750 million spent, I expect us to be able to have another right-sided centre-back or a left-sided centre-back. We've got Calafiore now, he's injured, but Kivior. Why can't we just rotate a couple of games and squad manage? Why do we have to play Gabriel and Saliba for 38 games this season?
You have guys like Tomiyasu, Calafiore, who's obviously injured. You got Ben White, that's out. Yeah, you still have injuries to the guys.
By the way, come on, sorry.
No. While he's doing that, Aaron, I will say you're not 12 though, you're 9 as it stands. And
with a game in front.
But the point here is that if Arteta can't throw the towel in on the league, even if it's done, even if we all believe it's done, he can't fully throw the towel because if he loses these games,
you can say that though, but you telling me a group of 22 players are gonna go, oh well, Mikel Arteta says we can't throw the towel in. They're gonna know they ain't gonna win the league. They know it. But I get what you're saying in general. I totally get it.
To Fulham and then Everton and thing and just say, because the thing is, if you do that and then you go out to Real Madrid, win out at ripping the shit out of you because you're just holding L after L after L, full bottle job and what have you. Where's the mentality of the club? He can't do it. I hate Arteta. Like, I think he's the biggest disaster for you. But in this instance, I look at him and think he can't throw the towel in. He can't. It would be disastrous for you guys.
But he can prioritise. There's a difference between
but the priority is, I'm sure
there.
even he in his heart of hearts knows, more likely than not, you go out to Real. And then what? You're just going to say, okay, we're out the Champions League. Liverpool have won it. Let's call it a day. You can't. You know, you'll still have about, 6 or 7 games after that. So he's going to have to keep going.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, what was
it? Right, but you know what I'm saying? It's like,
he needs to go. Get the counterpoints. Yeah.
What was the performance like? Anyway, what was the performance like?
Horrendous. It's what it's been like pretty much all season. Unfortunately,
really?
There's been good. There's been good game. Martinelli, I'll tell you what. Martinelli had one of his better performances. I'll give him that. I've been dying.
Wait, hold on. You got an assist.
He's actually been all right.
No,
a naughty assist as well. To be fair.
Oh shit.
Waiting to see him have a good performance like that. And to be fair, I've been one of his biggest critics this season because he just hasn't been that good. But fair play to him. He looked good today. Odegaard again, though, missing. Captain Coward, he just went absolutely missing. Saka, good for him. You know what I mean? He come back and look, we have different views on the Saka thing, but we can all agree that we didn't want him to have a setback. And he come on and he scored. We're all in total agreement. So I'm buzzing with that.
I'm not buzzing no more. I'm not buzzing. I've got to do a hot chili chip challenge now.
Wait, when were you buzzing, bro? You've lost your head.
No, I'm not.
You don't need a hot chili chip, man.
I was buzzing that Martinelli didn't. I know. I was buzzing that Martinelli didn't do anything, but I got to do it. I got to do.
No, he was good today. He was good today. You got to give him your props.
I was like literally, but I've got a better version. Don't worry. Yeah, I lost a bet basically. It was like not a bet like obviously money and all that, but it was a bet like I said Martinelli wouldn't get 10 GA in the Premier League in it this season. He's just got his 10th. So I've got to do something on. I said I'll do it online, innit? Fuck's sake, that's crazy. I can't lie though. Catch, you said you're buying it for me, so that's the rules, innit? I ain't paying for that shit. The muscle in the leg that is mostly responsible for sprinting is the one that gets injured in a sport where sprinting is the main theme. Mind blowing. Okay. I thought someone was gonna.
You're gonna take that one day. I ain't got a clue.
Crazy. That sounded like a force.
Yeah, obviously, sometimes I talk too much. Sometimes, so I think today was a listening one just to hear what people thought. You know what I'm saying?
You've been double chill. I'll give you that, man. Isn't it?
Yeah. Because I've never been with you before. So I wanted to hear what your thoughts on Arsenal were. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to. Sometimes you got to listen. You know
I've got a better version, man. Relax. Don't worry. I was going to end it with that, man. By the way, this is going to get, you'll see. You're going to redirect this to Saeed, but please, if everyone, there's loads of you in here, if you can smash the likes on the way out, screenshot this. You can find Aaron's channel if you like the way Aaron talks. Got Famzone TV as well. Got Big Six Bonds. And then obviously you got Wolfie on Forest Fan TV as well. Anyways, other than that, find me over on Saeed's channel where I'm pretty sure there's going to be some angry United fans.
Really?